another episode of Road to the Universe. Well, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of my Road to the Universe, brought to you by MassiveJoes.com. Massive Joe's is one of my sponsors, alongside with BSN. So a lot of you know that I was sponsored with Optimum Nutrition, and then this year's the first year that I've moved across to BSN. So I signed with BSN at the start of this year. So I'm very excited for this year with BSN and Massive Joe's again. So because I was with Massive Joe's already last year. So I hope you guys are enjoying everything that I'm doing so far on the episodes. I'm trying my best to make it interesting for you all. You've seen some training and things, you've seen sort of a few of my meals and what I do with my food intake. Today's episode, you're going to have a walkthrough of my gym, Jake's Muscle Factory, my personal training studio, and it's also my private gym where I train myself. So I get ready for all my comps, I do all my contest prep training here in the privacy of my own gym. It's awesome for me to be able to do that, because training in public gyms, you know, it's as much as I could have good workouts, it just got to the point where it was just starting to get really frustrating that I was constantly waiting for machines, people always coming up and talking to you. It's very hard to be serious and very hard to not come across rude to people when you ignore them because all you want to do is train. But obviously people don't know that what's involved in getting ready for a show, so you can't blame them for coming up and asking a couple of questions here and there. But I solved that problem by having my own gym here, and it's my place of business as well, so it's worked out perfect for me. Couldn't ask for a better place to train and a place to work. So yeah, you're going to see the gym, we're going to walk through the gym, and where else are you going to see? That's actually going to be it for this episode. You're going to walk through the gym, I'll give you a voiceover and go through the gym and tell you guys about it as I go through it. And now I'm going to answer a couple more questions that I had on my page from last week. So I'll get right into it. I have a question from Christian Krisafi. He says, Jake, what BSN stack do you recommend? So obviously he's asking BSN because that's my sponsor. So BSN, Christian, I think, well, I'll tell you what I'm using. I use the Cellmass post-workout, and I use the Cellmass twice a day. I use it post-workout and I use it probably mid-afternoon as well, in between meals. That's probably one of my main, these are my staple supplements. So that, which is a creatine supplement. I also use the Synth6, that's my main protein powder that I'll use. I'll have that one for breakfast. I'll have that one as well after training, as soon as I finish training. So breakfast, and as soon as I finish training, I'll have my Synth6. And then True Mass, which is your mass gainer. At the moment I'm in the off season, so I'll have the BSN's True Mass. Look, I'll just have that in between meals. At the moment I'm not really fussed at all about how many calories I'm taking in, so I might have 3 of those shakes a day. I think there's about 100 grams of carbs per shake, per 3 scoops, so I get probably about 3 of those shakes in a day in between meals if I can. So they're pretty much the main ones that I always stick to, and the Evo test, which is the test booster. I'll have that one morning and night. They've got loads more other, you know, awesome supplements, but for different stages in my prep, I would implement different supplements, but they're the ones that I'm sticking to at the moment in the off season. So there you go. What else have I got? I have Dale Saylor. He says, "G'day mate. Pre-workout subs, do you use? What are the pros and cons?" Pre-workouts for me, Dale, I think when I was plumbing, when I was doing a trade, I was definitely relying on pre-workouts a lot because I would have a very busy day on the tools. So a pre-workout or coffee or something, I needed that energy, that boost, because I was so tired after a day at work. But now, working in the gym, personally training, it's not so much of a physically labouring sort of job, so I don't really use them a hell of a lot, only if I'm feeling really, really low on energy. I don't recommend that people should use them all the time, but as I said, if you really, really need them, if you're really tired after a hard day's of work, then they're awesome for that. But if you're only using it for the sake of it, because you think you're going to have a better workout and you've slept okay and you're not really tired from a hard day's work, then I wouldn't take it. One more question I have from Dom Winter. Says, hey Jake, how involved is Lee Priest with your diet and training, and how has Lee's guidance changed your views on how you train and eat since he started helping you? Okay. Well, Lee Priest has been with me now for probably, how long has he been helping me? I think since 2012. Yeah, probably the start of 2012, and then he helped me compete, and I won my first overall in 2012 at the NABBA Southern Hemisphere Championships. So Lee has definitely guided me to all of my comps since 2012. Without his knowledge, I definitely wouldn't have been I wouldn't have looked how I looked on stage. And as well, just to have that peace of mind as well, someone with Lee's background and how much he's achieved in the bodybuilding world. It's that peace of mind. You know, I know if I ask him a question, the answer is going to come from someone that has actually done it. His background and his experience, you know, the answers to those questions, because I always trust him because he's gone through it himself. So, you know, he helps me. He's not here all day, every day. I think some people think that me and Lee are here together, but he's in Newcastle and I'm here in Melbourne, so he's not here holding my hand every day while I train in the gym. But I'm in correspondence with him, and I send him photos of how I look. And when it gets closer to the comp, obviously, I send him photos probably weekly and talk to him probably once a week and get feedback from him, what I have to do and what I have to change. So he's involved, he's definitely involved in everything that I do with my prep. I bounce we bounce ideas off each other, and we've been working together now for a couple of years, and you know, I just got better and better. 2013, last year, I won the NABBA World Championships. Previously, before that, I came third. Before that, I came fifth. So definitely, since I started working with Lee, I've got better and better. And I think that you need to, with a prep coach or with someone that's helping you, you need to stick with them for a couple of years, because he's learning my body as much as I am. You know, we're learning what works and what doesn't. So it would be a shame if the relationship ended. So I'm definitely going to stick with Lee and just keep learning what works best for me, so that I can try to absolutely nail it when I get on stage. I still don't think that I've absolutely nailed it on stage yet with size and condition, but it's definitely getting better and better, and I'm improving and I'm learning a lot. So I hope that answers your question, Dom, in regards to how involved Lee is with me in my diet. So that's really about it with questions, guys. Hit me up on my Facebook, whatever you guys, if you want to ask me questions or pretty much anything. It doesn't just have to be about bodybuilding. You guys can make it interesting for me. Ask me whatever you want. So I'll catch you in the next video, but now have a look, check out my gym, my place of train, my place of business, and I'll see you all soon. So here's my gym. Here it is. There's a front entrance. There's me on the gate, waiting at the front door, guarding the door. So this is my personal training studio, guys, and this is where I train myself as well. So not only is this my place of business, this is my private gym as well. So I've got, I'll take you right through it. So this is all the front entry. I've just got photos, motivational photos. Lee Priest is there. I've got photos of myself from past competitions. Pretty much everything that inspires or motivates me. A few Arnold Schwarzenegger framed pictures as well. There's some girls up there as well, some ladies. There you go. Can't just have all dudes in the gym, otherwise people are going to start to worry about my sexuality. But there's me and Lee backstage at the Southerns. That was when I won the overall in 2012. So I'm pretty happy about that one. Jay Cutler, there's another one of me. That was from the World Championships in 2012. A little bit more of Arnold. So pretty much just lots of, as I walk up the stairs on the way to the gym, I just look at all the pictures and from my comps as well, and it really does motivate me and inspire me to train and just get through my everyday things. So there's a young one of Arnold. I've got no idea how old he is in that photo, but he looks like he's probably in his 20s. There's a couple pictures there signed, one from Jay, one from Phil. There's another picture of me. God, you guys are going to think that I'm full of myself, but I couldn't help but take that picture. That was on a booth that I had when I was sponsored by Optimum Nutrition, so I took the whole thing home with me. And then there's some trophies that I've got along the way. Couple of cabinets there with trophies ever since I've been competing since I was 18. So there's a lot of trophies there. I'm not sure how many comps I've done, but I've done a fair few. That one, what's that? That was the Worlds in 2012. I came third. That's a statue of Dorian Yates, that trophy. That's a pretty cool one. And then the best one that I own so far, or the most valuable one to me, is that one right there. That's the first place at the NABBA World Championships in Class 3, and it's a statue of David, sculpted from a artist in where was he from? He was in Florence. So that one means a fair bit. And the other one that's pretty important is that one. That's the first comp I ever won, 2006 WFF Teenager, first place. So the first one and the most recent one are the ones that mean the most to me. And then obviously some supplements there. Massive Joe's got some things from them. Jake's Muscle Factory t-shirts. Hopefully I'll have some new t-shirts ready that you guys can purchase off me on my Facebook page, but I'm in the process of new designs there. So Team Massive Joe's bags, obviously Optimum Nutrition BSN supplements there. And then here we go, this is my gym. So as you walk in, you'll see it's a very basic studio. It's pretty much just a bodybuilding gym. As I said, I don't go anywhere else for my training. I do all of my training, whether it's off-season, pre-contest, it's all here. So you can see I've got a large range of dumbbells, I've got benches, preacher curls, pretty much everything, and around the whole entire room there's all pictures. So there's a lot of Lee up there because, you know, Lee's obviously an Australian, one of our best Aussies we've ever had, so I like to keep him up on the wall, and he's looking down on me, making sure that I'm not cheating myself on any of my reps. So, you know, there's Dorian Yates, Phil Heath, Dexter Jackson, pretty much all the 90s era bodybuilders I got up there. I haven't actually got any photos of any of the current guys besides Phil Heath that you saw before. So yeah, there you go. There's bench presses. I've got all my plates there. You know, this is absolutely perfect for me. There's not really any machines that I would need to add to my studio. Even for legs, you know, I got hack squats, I got leg presses, and that's pretty much all I need. So, you know, I laugh sometimes when I have people that come to my gym and they ask me for certain machines, or I haven't got enough equipment. I don't know what else you need. I work out here myself. I've won a few comps, you know, just training out of this gym. So, you know, I can't see why it's not good for everybody to use. And then there's the quote board. You know, just people that come in and out of the gym, and friends of mine just come in. I write quotes that motivate me, and you know, I write them all over that board there. And that helps me get through, you know, hard contest prep or hard workout, or even in between a hard set. Just look at that and read the quotes. So, and then that's actually someone that I trained came in and brought me that picture. He had that made, the picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger, that little quote down the bottom. Justin Robertson. So thank you, Justin. I've still got that picture up on the wall. That was very, very nice gesture from you. So. And then there's my cardio, guys, very limited cardio. I don't really do a hell of a lot of it, as you can see. So, but that's pretty much the gym, guys. So thanks very much for checking it out. And that's it for that. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of the gym. As I said in the start of the video, if you want to send a message to Massive Joe's, or you can log on to my Facebook page, just Jake Nikolopoulos. You can inbox me a message that you'd want answered in any of the videos. And I'll answer them for you. So don't forget to subscribe to the videos. That way you can get them all, be on subscription with MassiveJoes.com, and you can see everything else that they're doing on their YouTube channel and on their Facebook page. They've got a lot of cool stuff going on, so don't forget to subscribe. You'll be able to check all that out. So that is it. Massive Joe's and BSN sponsored athlete Jake Nikolopoulos out for another episode.